Hello everyone, thank you for coming to my channel, Light to My Path Tarot. This is going to be a daily reading for Friday the 18th of August, TGIF. It's been a long week. Alright, let's see, what do we have for the daily reading for Friday as we wrap up the week? This is not sign specific, so take this as it resonates for you. Leave what doesn't. Let's see what we have for Friday. All right, let's see what's going on here. The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords reversed, and the Eight of Coins reversed. Seven of Cups can be, it looks like there's a lot of choices. There's a lot of choices here. So there could be a lot of choices. You may have to choose something. Seven of Cups can have to do with desires. It can have to do with fantasy thinking. We have the Eight of Swords. So I do feel like it's something that sets you free here. It's something that gets you unstuck. And as I say unstuck, look at that. We have the Hanged Man. So on the bottom of the deck. Looking at something from a new perspective, maybe looking at this past week in a new perspective, you know, maybe all of these things happened. The Eight of Swords is getting unstuck, or it's a dire need to get unstuck from something that you could have been stubborn about staying in for whatever reason. Swords have to do with the mind and communication. Maybe you blocked somebody and now you're allowing communication, something like that. The Eight of Coins is in the reverse, so I feel like there could be a feeling of being overworked, which I resonate with that for this week. But and it also could be some kind of something changing in the way that you work. I love this Eight of Coins because in the upright, because look at that. It looks like he's like making his magic, you know, so you might feel like you didn't have enough of something in your work this week. We have the Two of Swords comes in the reverse. So the Two of Swords reversed. You know, sometimes the Two of Swords is on guard, you know, guarding your heart kind of thing. So you could be letting your guard down a little bit about something, but also the Two of Swords talks to me personally about being stuck in the middle about something, you know, not knowing what to believe, which way to go, something like that. So I feel a little bit of confusion as we go and, you know, wrap up this work week. It's like maybe you had options. I think you know the right one to choose that's going to set you free here with that Eight of Swords. And the Hanged Man talking about, you know, looking at something differently, but you have to know that it does come with a sacrifice. And usually that sacrifice means you can't keep looking at it both ways, just like the Two of Swords that's in the reverse there. It's like you can't have it both ways. You have to pick a path. You have to make your choice, you know. You can't keep entertaining one thought and hold an opposite thought at the same time, you know. So there's something here about the need to make a decision, but when you do, know that you're going to have to let one thing go, whatever that is. We have the Nine of Wands here. So the Nine of Wands for me is a card about boundaries. It's about maybe one more chance, something like that. This particular Nine of Wands I really like a lot because it looks like there's a gap in the wall there. So it's like, this has always, for me, been a card in this particular deck of trying to open and guard your heart at the same time, because he's opening the eye to his heart. And it's interesting too that we have the Hanged Man here, which is seeing something differently. So there may be something that you need to see differently regarding love, regarding boundaries, because it looks, you know, like with the Nine of Wands, it's the wounded warrior. This person has been through some stuff, you know, and it's like, find a way to look at this differently so that you don't have to keep your heart closed and, you know, you can open it. We do have the Seven of Swords here. So the Seven of Swords is traditionally the liar, cheater, thief. Could be some kind of sneakiness, could be some kind of deception. Somebody could have been deceptive about something with you, and maybe that's what caused you to be this Nine of Wands, where you're on guard and now you're trying to find a way to open your heart while still protecting yourself. The Empress is in reverse, the Emperor is here, Queen of Cups is reversed under that. There's some kind of blockage regarding nurturing. Could be nurturing yourself with the Empress in the reverse. I just cut, because then we have the Emperor, so it's like the Emperor and the Empress. I feel like the Emperor is like she's snared in his web or something. I just got there. The Emperor is very much about discipline, structure, being in control, mostly self-control. The Empress can be talking to you today about the need for more nurturing, for more self-love, nurturing yourself, because the Empress is an energy of not feeling like you're enough or that you have enough. It's a lack mentality. So, there is something here about getting something very clear in your mind and deciding that you're not going to be in that Empress reverse energy, that you're going to take your power and your discipline. I mean, you're going to discipline yourself and take back your power in some situation. But it also has to do with self-control. It's high integrity. It's all of those things. So yeah, I feel like there's a choice to be made today, and I feel like you can't have it both ways with that Two of Swords in the reverse. And yes, you have choices. Maybe all of these little flowers sticking out here is like making their case of why she should pick them. So somebody could be making a case or trying to convince you of why you should pick them or something, but you're stuck in something, and this is going to get you unstuck. I feel like when you make a choice, and you may have to do something different, or maybe you're just not putting any more work into something. Maybe you're not putting any more work into staying still, being this hanged man, being stuck and chained to something. You're not putting any more work into being stuck, feeling stuck, staying in this place. Like something's messy here. It's like there's strings attached, something's clipping your wings. It's like something's messy. And also, like I said, that Two of Swords is like you can't have it both ways. The Hanged Man, to see something differently and to free yourself, it's like it comes with a sacrifice, and that's just the facts of that. All right, we have co-create in reverse. We have here and now, and then we have the tribe. Let's look at the co-create in the reverse. I'm feeling like that has something to do with well, it does have to do with creativity, art, inspiration, all of that. Let's look at the protection message because it's in the reverse. And it is, you are trying too hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing vital force of spirit. Perhaps you are in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task but you're unable to decide on your first step, so you just avoid doing anything. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it all has to come down to you? Inspiration means drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. Then we have the here and now. Take that as it resonates for you. That co-create, and it talks about trying too hard to create all that you desire. Maybe these are all the things on your plate that you have to keep going, but you want to free yourself because there's strings attached, and you can't work your magic the way that you want to be able to do, like something stifling your creativity and even in your work. So look at something differently. You can't have something both ways, let's look at the here and now. Here and now is being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. So, for some reason, I'm drawn to the relationship message, but I also have underlined if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past, you can handle anything today. The relationship message is it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now, one that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware in this moment as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self. You are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. All right, so let's look at bottom of the deck. We have the tribe, number 8. It's community belonging, being seen and understood. You're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another and perhaps also those that you don't share. There are times when you follow and the other person leads, and times when you lead and the other follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of that dance. Yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. So I think that's where the Hanged Man comes in, where it is, instead of being real judgy or something, it's like understanding the proper dance, the importance of learning the dance and accepting the truth that everyone has flaws as part of that dance. So there is something good with this here and now because, look, it does talk about the past and the future, and you're right here in the middle. That's where the window of opportunity is. That's where the potential for growth is. So that's the reading. That's the message for Friday, the 18th of August. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and help me grow. And I will see you next time.